Blackheads usually start when pores become clogged with excess oil and dead skin cells, so prevention works best when skincare stays gentle, regular, and simple rather than harsh, aggressive, or constantly changing. Wash acne-prone skin no more than twice a day, and also after heavy sweating, using a mild cleanser and lukewarm water, because frequent washing, rough scrubbing, and very hot or very cold water can irritate the skin and make acne seem worse. Do not try to squeeze, scrape, or clean out blackheads at home, because that can worsen inflammation and may increase the risk of permanent marks or scarring. Choose oil-free or non-comedogenic skincare, sunscreen, and makeup when possible. Remove makeup before bed and keep oily hair products away from the face. Over-the-counter ingredients such as salicylic acid can help unclog pores, adapalene can help prevent clogged pores, and benzoyl peroxide can support acne treatment, but these products can cause dryness or irritation at first, so it makes sense to start slowly and use a light moisturizer if needed. Improvement usually takes several weeks, rather than happening overnight, and if acne becomes painful, widespread, scar-forming, or does not improve after a reasonable trial of self-care, it is sensible to see a dermatologist. And now, with that practical advice placed neatly at the front, like a clean towel folded on a bathroom shelf, let the rest of the evening belong to laughter, because in a small town in central Tennessee, where every porch had a swing, every swing had heard too much, and every person over 65 believed they were retired from work, but not from involvement, there lived a 78-year-old widow named Dorothy May Ellison, who had reached the age where she no longer believed in pretending that nonsense was subtle. In Dorothy May's experience, nonsense usually arrived wearing confidence and carrying a casserole dish nobody had asked for. Dorothy May lived in a pale blue house with white trim, a deep front porch, 2 hanging ferns, and a front walk lined with flat stones. Her late husband, Earl, had laid himself one sweltering July because he claimed the old walkway looked like it had lost interest in serving the public. Earl had been a practical man in every serious matter and a complete fool in several delightful ones. He could repair a lawnmower with the calm patience of a surgeon, but he also believed every house needed what he called one good, unnecessary thing. For some people, that would have meant a wind chime or a quirky flower pot. For Earl, it meant a cast concrete pig wearing a neckerchief and a sheriff's badge. He had found the pig at a church rummage sale 20 years earlier, paid $7 and an unreasonable amount of pride for it, and brought it home in the truck bed like a captured outlaw. When Dorothy May asked him, in the tone of a wife who already knew she would lose the argument, why in heaven's name he had purchased a pig in law enforcement, he answered, "Because every property deserves one officer who takes corruption personally." The pig was placed beneath the crepe myrtle by the porch steps, and from then on was known as Deputy Hammett. Through thunderstorms, family barbecues, one roofing disaster, and the long quiet years after Earl died, Deputy Hammett remained in place, absurd and loyal, a ridiculous witness to everything that had ever mattered in that yard. Dorothy May never admitted this to many people, but the sight of that pig every morning made the house feel less like a place where something had ended and more like a place where the joke was still running. Her 2 closest companions were Louise Benton, age 73, retired church secretary, owner of a red handbag large enough to support a field hospital and an emotional inquest, and Howard James, age 81, former appliance repairman, amateur domino expert, and a man who trusted biscuits, extension cords, and his own suspicions more than he trusted most elected officials, and all scented candles. Every Thursday morning, the 3 of them met at Miss Pearl's kitchen, a diner where the coffee was dark, the pancakes were reckless, and the waitress, Jolene, called everyone sugar, in a voice that was somehow both affectionate and managerial. One Thursday in late May, Dorothy May arrived 11 minutes late with an expression so sharp that Louise stopped stirring her coffee, and Howard put down his fork without taking the bite he had been aiming toward his face. "That look," Louise said, narrowing her eyes, "means either the church social has become unstable again, or somebody has touched your yard." Dorothy May sat down, set her purse beside her, and said, "Someone has put my pig on a dating flyer." Howard blinked once. Louise blinked twice. Jolene, approaching with the coffee pot, froze like a woman who recognized premium material when she heard it. "Your what?" Louise asked. Dorothy May reached into her handbag and produced a glossy pink flyer. Across the top, in script so curly it should have come with a warning label, were the words, "Singles Mingle," under the stars. Beneath that, shockingly centered, was a color photo of Deputy Hammett beneath the crepe myrtle, neckerchief straight, sheriff's badge gleaming in the sun, with the caption, "Love is never too late, ask Deputy Hammett." Louise let out a noise that was half gasp and half victory trumpet. Howard put on his glasses, took the flyer, and read it twice with the grave focus of a man studying a legal document in a foreign alphabet. "Why," he asked slowly, "is your concrete pig the mascot for a senior dating event?" "That," Dorothy May replied, "is exactly what I would like to know." Now, to younger people, the unauthorized use of a decorative pig in a flirtation-themed community campaign might sound like a problem too small to deserve formal attention, but younger people have not yet learned how swiftly dignity can become public property in a retirement community. In Cedar Ridge, every bake sale, dance, blood drive, and charity fish fry eventually became personal. People said it was all just for fun, which is how adults announce they are prepared to behave irrationally in church clothes. By the time the eggs arrived, half the diner knew that Dorothy May Ellison's concrete pig had been recruited into promotional service for a senior singles night she had never approved. A man at the counter blamed committee women with Canva accounts. A woman near the pie case said the whole town had become overly comfortable with branding. Jolene brought extra bacon to the table and said, "This feels like a two-strip situation." Louise had already written the pig flyer affair across a paper napkin in capital letters. "We're investigating," she said. Dorothy May sighed. "We're eating breakfast. Both can happen," Howard said, which was the kind of sentence older people say only when they have already committed themselves to meddling as a service. By 10:30, they were standing in Dorothy May's front yard examining Deputy Hammett, who still stood where he always stood, apparently unaware of his new public role in geriatric romance. Louise took 3 photographs for record-keeping. Howard inspected the base, the badge, the scarf, and the area around the pig, as though he expected evidence of accomplices. Dorothy May held up the flyer. "Who would do this?" she asked. Louise did not hesitate. "Ruth Ann from Activities," Howard grunted. "Or Patricia from Welcome Committee." Dorothy May frowned. "Why those two?" Louise folded her arms. "Because Ruth Ann thinks everything needs a mascot, and Patricia once tried to name the blood pressure screening after her late poodle." Howard nodded. "Also, both of them believe late-life romance is a public utility." That much, sadly, was true. The town had been in the grip of an enthusiastic social campaign for weeks. New residents had arrived. Widowers had begun appearing at potlucks wearing pressed shirts. 2 women at church were rumored to be seeing the same banjo player, and all of this had produced a surge of committee energy around mixers, dances, and what people kept delicately calling fellowship opportunities. Dorothy May, for her part, wanted no part of being turned into an icon for it. That became even more urgent 15 minutes later, when she walked back toward the porch and stopped. "Where is he?" she said. Louise looked up. "Where's who?" Dorothy May pointed. The place beneath the crepe myrtle was empty. Deputy Hammett was gone. The bare square of earth where he had stood now looked as shocking as a missing front tooth. Howard took off his glasses and put them back on again, as if the act might restore order. Louise said, in a whisper too delighted for the situation, "Well, that escalated magnificently." Dorothy May marched to the spot, looked behind the porch post, under the azalea, around the birdbath, as though the pig might have developed shame and hidden. "Nothing. No," she said. "Absolutely not. First the flyer, now they've kidnapped him." Howard bent slowly, knees objecting in several old